Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, now into the tubular update. Now, part of the problem I'm seeing is that this just does not cool this quite fast enough, and so I'm thinking maybe there's a way to just build something simple down here. We need more power though. That is kind of first and foremost, and we do need oil to get that extra power, or we start a gym with all the dupes. So, yeah, as you can see, the power is actually completely out. We're actually using all of it as we speak, as is. So, and I didn't even connect these lights up because we're literally going through all of it. Well, let's do a test of the automation system real quick though, because turning these off during the day can actually help. Oh, actually we can see how much power we're down to some degree because we have one light off, which means that we're just barely out. But anyways, we can get a good, let's see, that's 10 each, right? So, not to mention those generate heat, and with those on all the time, yeah, it's creating a lot of heat. So let's do a quick test. We'll build those and we'll wait for the next night cycle for them to do that. Meanwhile, I am having them dig this out a little. And down here is melting like crazy. Yeah, that heat has eaten up all of the abyssalite and is right up against the cold biome now. So that's not terribly effective for this cold biome. This cold biome will disappear eventually. But we can get a lot of stuff by coming down here, like all of this iron ore. And just a ton of algae right here too, so... Ooh, new music. And we do have to figure out how we're going to build this power station. Now, I do want it symmetrical, which means that the mess that this little area presents is going to make me need to put it out even further, which kind of sucks. So we have the wall right here, so we'll say 1, 2 past this outer wall. So starting from about right here-ish, we will just put a dig marker right there saying about right there. Now, again, remember, if we use the dirty water, we can get it to evaporate and then go into a separation tower off to the side. And I really like this idea because that means it will be able to just be able to function without much trouble. And we will clean the dirty water at the same time, and maybe even be able to get some of the ones that would have food poisoning in it. So there are multiple perks to steaming the water, to boiling it. So let's see here. Research task complete. We now have the tubes. Power. If we did say the... Oh, you need plastic to make the petroleum generator. Okay, but can I see how big it is? I can't even see how big it is until we have petrol. You know what? I'm going to take it that it's 3 high and 4 wide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build out a little... We want it at about this level. I'm thinking building some utilities right here to have air go through this. So if we had a gas pump, we could have... It could immediately separate and go into 2 air pieces and then go up into, or no, go on into one side Probably this side because it's easier to make the pipe, these, what are these called again? Thermal regulators going to the right and going like through 4 of them or something. I don't know. We'll see. But, and then going through this room as well, and we'll have it both Weezwort and we'll have some pipes going through there. And that will need probably 3 tall. So let's dig that out. 1, 2, 3 tall, because we need the vent in there too. So this will all burst out and leak. And go down into down here. But right here will be about that floor. So we want our thermoregulator, and we want our... Okay, now that that's almost... Actually, they're getting a lot of materials out from in there. So I'm going to let them work for a second, picking all that up. Just don't overuse the showers, please. I know you're getting soggy feet from being in there. That's a lot of granite and such. Okay. Put that right there. Now, we're going to say that a 4 tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a piece right there. Let's actually mop this up. Actually, it may have made down here inaccessible. Just from all the water flowing into it. I'm not sure though, but we'll obviously find out a little bit later. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's starting to get really hot in here. So they're going to need some sort of suit or something. Probably. Okay, anyways, we have down to here. So right about here is where we want the room to start. We will do insulated tiles. And with insulated tiles, you don't really want anything reactive. So, right about here, we're saying it was 4 tall, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe 3 tall, but we do need the ability to drip liquid in. And then 4 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We will add 1 more just in case. And then up, because we don't want the water actually going anywhere. So we have this closed off room. And so we want our separation tower just a little beyond it. Say right here. And we want the separation tower to be quite long so that it has plenty of room to separate, I think is the way to do it. We do need it a little deep. So we'll have it 4 deep. Oop, I did not count that. I was wanting to count that as I went over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll have the inside 10 long. And then same with the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So the roof would be right here. Then we'll have a ladder so that dupes can come in and out of it as need be. Now, tiles can't really react. So, and we might need a cooling unit too to pump air through this that is much cooler to be able to actually get this to work effectively. So, we'll have mesh tiles. Do we want them reactive though? If we have them as reactive, then when we do pump a cooling agent through, the tiles will pick it up and therefore hopefully cool off the water down here. And then we'll have this one as something that isn't thermally reactive up here. And we'll primarily have the cooling units running through this section. So if they're still up here and hot, they won't cool off. Or if they're up here and hot, they won't cool off. So let's... Actually, not right there, because remember, if we're going to have liquid in this, we don't want the door right there. So we want it a little higher. So the door should go right here. Oh, they must have got that built. Okay, so it is on the left side that they will sleep in the beds. So, automation, we're going to need a lot more of this. So we're going to need these everywhere along there so that the lights can turn off during the day. Let's put a normal granite tile in right there. And then let's get a ton of iron going because we're going to need it. Each one of these is essentially one of these. So we'll have enough to put them all in after doing that, so. Anyways. Let's get this door in here. The door does not overheat, so we don't need anything special for it. So we'll just make it out of iron. And I think that might be good for that. And obviously we'll get plastic set up first. But because we need it to be able to get even this made. But this is a good start. We'll just build tile all the way over. And dig up, and dig. Okay, now let's put a block back in right there. And they have most of those set up. Now, how much automation material do we have? Oh, we have plenty. Okay. So, simple enough. Over and up to the light. For each room. So that we're not using that energy during the day. Suffocating? Some people probably down in the lower area. We really do need... We really do need environment suits. Oh, what? Oh, well, you guys were stupid to begin with to get yourself stuck over there. Oh, my goodness. How did they even get stuck over there? Dang it. Okay, now we need more dupes. Ugh. Let's see here. Vomiter, ugly, crier. You're flat. Both of you are flatulent. I guess you're just squeamish and you're germ resistant. Yeah, I guess you. These guys are flatulent. But That's actually not a bad thing. And you have +8 learning. You know what? We'll take Mima, who actually just died down here. So, anywho, actually, let's deconstruct all of these at the moment as well. Now, how's this going? We need more iron in general, because we are actually out of automation. Or out of the pure stuff for the automation. And just like that. And there we go. And now we're saving a bunch of energy because those lights are not on. And in fact, our batteries are full. So even with running this crusher machine, it's not going down at all. Or is it going down from maybe one and not the other? I don't know. Because the crusher machine is definitely using more than all these lights put together did. So, anyways. Yes, I know Hassan has suffocated. They were kind of stupid. They're probably going to be down there for a while. In fact, we might get a morb if we don't go and get them. Ugh, okay, fine. Priority 9. Oh, those are already priority 9. Okay, we can cancel this little dig function right there. We can dig that out. And we can actually start on doing this. There we go. But yeah, so like... actually, that's an idea. What if we had it solid? Let's pause this for a second. What if we had it... Okay, let's cancel this entire ladder section right here and a couple of these. Or maybe not a couple of those, but... Yeah, a couple of a couple of those. Okay, so the idea is that we'll just have some tile in here because it won't make a difference at that. Thermally reactive, just anything. Okay, so just thermally reactive. We'll have it separate a little right here before it actually goes in. And then we'll have the mesh tiles right there like that. And then the airflows right there like that. And then we'll have the ladders just behind them over here. And maybe the pumps and stuff on this side. So that way it has to go all the way through and then kind of go around this. And what this does... And might as well just put it to the top to make it look balanced. And what this will do is this will allow me to have a cooling section right here. So that right after it leaves, it'll pass by these cooling pipes. And therefore, the steam should cool off a bit more at that. They have a lot of this dug out and done. We should have plenty of algae for the time being. We have a lot of everything but iron, which is fine because we use iron for many, many things. Why is that still on? Oh, they're still building the automation wires. Why? Okay. Your negligence has been excused. Oh, probably because they were trying to make more. We should have enough automation... or enough refined iron to finish that off just fine. So, let's put in these floors so they don't have to jump right there. We're getting to your bodies. We'll be there in a little bit. But yes, it is quite unbreathable in here, so because of the carbon dioxide. But this room's going to be filled with carbon dioxide anyways, so not a bad thing. And actually, I'm wondering if I should actually shut this down, because this is just actually using power. And it's not really doing anything for... I don't see any of those running. Why are none of those running? Oh, dear. That's right, you... Oh. Dear. They were all reset. This actually makes it much more visible, though. Okay, so you were... Can you... We can't manually... Oh, it does do it on the full percent, though. Duration... Okay, so we want it activated only 1% at the 50. This is different. We want it activated only 1% at the 25. So 25, 50. Or is it the other way around? We want it not activated. Yeah, that's what it is. We want it not activated. 1% at the 75. Not that we want it active only because we want the doors open all the time. So we want it to just shut off for just a moment at those points. And then there, and then there. So we'll have a shut-off point coming up here in just a second. That's a lot of polluted oxygen, actually. There's a lot of slime lung in there. Holy cow, where's that all coming from? But anyways, that should close in... Okay, never mind, it passed the 50, so it should close in a moment, though. And we'll get oxygen getting pushed around the base again here in a second. I'm more worried about the temperature, though. Because as you see, all of that row died off. So we really do need that airflow. So they're probably not going to be able to build anything up there unless I build a ladder right there. And maybe right there. We'll see how they get all that done. It's going to be really tough for them to work in there, though. So, but this is eventually going to all be a part of the base, and so the atmospheric suits would not be needed to lower. So, although we could put just a couple atmospheric suits right here, maybe. Get rid of this ladder so they have to come down on one side only. That way they have to pass through it in a specific way. We need to actually have a room to build the atmospheric suits, though, too. Let's see here. Would it be in refinement? Medicine? It's been a while since I've made any clothes. Nope. Stations. Ah, the stations. We need 200 refined... Oh, wait. We need this. So we need 400 refined metals for the exosuit. So, obviously we don't have any. We don't have any. Did we accidentally use some of these over here? I thought I clicked it all for iron. Oh well. If we did, we did. Let's get some more. That would be 100, 200, 300. We'd be 10 short at that. But it would definitely help out them down here that they'd be able to work just a little bit longer. We're going to build a ladder right there because it looks like they just barely can't reach those two. Why are they jumping up on that? But yeah, they're desperately trying to get oxygen there. And easy enough, we can just bring a pipe down from up there and connect in. So, okay, it looks like all of our systems are working again. The vents are outputting, even though the pressure is getting quite high. I would think that a lot of air should be getting pushed down here to some degree. These pumps might be negating that, though, too. Oh, that's where all of that slime lung is coming from. We're putting some in there, especially since we're digging out this area. That's actually not surprising. We're going to have a lot of liquid in there, too, that we're going to have to ensure that we filter out. In fact, all the air that is... Well, no, once we get it just as pure carbon dioxide, we can do something with that. But we do need to change this over, I think. I think we just need to deconstruct everything inside it. Because, actually, you know what? Deconstruct these first. We want those to stop. And we're just going to have this another annihilation chamber, but that is specifically for the carbon dioxide up here. As well, we might even have... And the reason why I did that is because I wanted the water to flow out of that room. So let's deconstruct all of these water... Oh, not all of that. All of these water pipes right here. We can get rid of all of that. And then this liquid bridge. We can... Oh, that's already getting deconstructed. Good. Okay, so yep, get rid of all of that. We're going to have some water, which might actually... No, because the water's hot, so... That's not going to cool off anything. Let's get rid of all of the liquid in there. And let's get rid of all this liquid. All of this liquid. And down here should be getting just packed with liquid, yeah. But see, it's not freezing either. So this cold biome is not actually that cold anymore. It doesn't have the capacity to actually freeze anything. So, did we get all of that cleaned up? They are working on it. Oh dear. We need another storage up here for slime. No power. Oh, that's right. This has stopped. Okay. Yeah, this is now heavily mandatory. We need everything in there deconstructed. Actually, you know what? We can actually fix that real quick. Let's just put a gas pipe that goes down like that. And that will start pumping it back into here, which will fix the problem to some degree. Okay, and you're cleaning that up. And there's now a lot of hydrogen actually up in there, which is a bad thing to some degree, because that means that's a lot of lost energy, but what can you do? Someone? This is a 9. Needs to be done now. I don't know what you're all doing, but that needs to be done. Don't really like the bottomless stomach. Gastrophobia, so you can't cook, and you have -3 athletics, but you're going to be running around so much that I'm not too concerned about that. So yes, we will take you. In fact, do we have any more artists? Yes, actually, you were an artist. So yes. Okay, that is actually unreachable. because the room is actually really big. It's actually bigger than this annihilation chamber. To be fair. Which is actually quite massive. But anyways, I'm going to just get this all built up. It's going to be the same as this, but that does need to be the end of the episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel, and do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. But for now, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.